So today I'm here to review a movie called Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. I watched it in Utah with my friend Anthony. Is one exciting thing about this movie is that I watched it in Utah. Another exciting thing about this movie is Superwoman's high ponytail. Superwoman sports a high ponytail in this movie. I couldn't get a really good picture of it. You can kind of see it here. Another person who has really good hair in this movie is Power Ring. On the left here. Now you might be asking, Superwoman, Power Ring, who are these characters? I just don't even know. Well, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths was inspired by a classic JLA story arc about an alternate universe in which all the good guys are good and all the bad guys are bad. The Lex Luthor of the other Earth is the only good person in the world, I guess. I mean, all the villains are good and all the good guys are bad, so it must be like a mostly bad world. But the movie starts out with good Lex Luthor and good Joker trying to break into this Justice League compound. Well, they're called the Crime Syndicate because they're bad. They're breaking into it. One thing I learned in this movie was that when Lex Luthor and the Joker become good, their skills at planning also become less. Because usually Lex Luthor and the Joker are really high in planning levels. They're usually the best planners in comics, in anything really. And in this movie, their plan was to just break in to the Justice League compound when the Justice League wasn't there. I mean, maybe there was some planning that I didn't see, but it just looked like a bad plan. And so the alarm went off, and the Joker's like, not time for jokes, Lex Luthor. I'm gonna distract the Justice League while you escape to an alternate universe where everyone that you spent your whole life fighting is good, and then you can bring them back here to fight the guys that you've been fighting your whole life. But anyway, the Joker stays behind, and it gets really scary because you can see the Justice League in the shadows. You can't really see them, and the Joker's scared, and you're like, the Joker's gonna straight up die. And then Hawkgirl just comes out of nowhere, bam, and stabs him through the stomach with like a flaming sword. And then the Joker's like, well, joke's on you, and he sets off a little bomb that kills Hawkgirl and Martian Manhunter because Martian Manhunter is weak to fire. And then Lex Luthor goes to the Earth where Superman and Batman are good, and is like, come to my Earth in the alternate universe and save us. And Batman's like, no, this is totally stupid. Why the fuck would we do that? There's a million alternate universes where every single different thing happens. Let's just deal with our universe. But then Wonder Woman is just like, we better go in there. So they go over there. And they save it a bit. But the thing that's interesting about this movie, Batman tricks evil Flash basically into killing himself, which is something Batman might do, but it makes his morals a little funny because he says he never kills anyone, but kind of tricked the Flash into killing himself. Also, the movie ends with Owlman and Batman fighting at like the center of existence, which is like this place with all these ruins, and they're having these philosophical debates about existence. One really weird thing about this movie was that the good Martian Manhunter had relations with Deathstroke's daughter. And Deathstroke's daughter is a teenager. And they were making out. And also psychically communicating or something. They were doing psychic memories of their lives, and we had this whole montage of alternate universe Deathstroke daughter's life, which was really weird. But it was a good movie. I would recommend it. Go out and watch, steal it off the internet. I wouldn't pay money for it. It wasn't in the theaters because it went straight to DVD. But it's a good movie, and that's all I really have to say about Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. Yeah.